I was just wondering what I wasn't paying attention to.
No, no, I'm sure you're doing fine. I'm trying to reload the game, but yeah, just roll up moves if you can still see the game. Um, yeah, I just had connection troubles there. Hey, I'm in a monkey. Welcome in. Um, yeah, I still don't think I can see the game. Oh, it's
Oh wow.
reloaded now. Okay, now I see it. Okay, we're down a bunch, but that's okay. Maybe just knight G3, something like that.
Oh, jeez.
All right. And yeah, so just try your best over there. We might lose this, but that's my bad because I had the connection troubles. I have mate, but you need to live. Just take the knight. Oh, maybe I don't have mate. I mean, I'll mate at some point.
Interesting.
Maybe bishop at H6, and then you can take his rook.
You're down on time. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
really?
Oh, maybe a new. Yeah, no, that's fine. Um, yeah, you could try. Yeah, that looks like a great move. I like it. Got him.
Good.
Yeah,
Do
great job there. Sorry about my disconnection. Um, Luckily you were doing good on your board. So yeah, I think we were talking about juggling, and I was saying, oh, that's a free knight. Queen takes knight. Um, yeah, I never really did six clubs or eight clubs. It just pawn takes pawn is fine. Um, I'm sorry. Yeah, I never did seven or eight clubs. I just kind of stopped at six. And as far as balls, um, I at my peak I was able to do what do I do here? I guess we'll go in
I
here.
shouldn't have put the queen there. You were
Um,
saying at your.
yeah, at my peak, I was able to do four balls. Um, I never got five balls, and I had a few three ball tricks like Mills Mess, things like that. Nothing fancy. You play D5, push your D pawn up too. That gets your bishop active. You could try pawn at E3, I guess. New pawn at E3. Now you're threatening bishop at F2. I like bishop at F2 for you there. And let me see if I can get you something. Um, hmm. Uh,
What do you think of a new knight at f5?
where? At
F5.
yeah, that looks like a good move. I like it. Yeah, so you threaten knight takes d4 there. It's a good idea. Yeah, knight takes d4.
Even with the queen in.
Yeah, because it's check. So just as long as it's check, you might as well do it. Okay, maybe new bishop at g6.
Is it
Just
queen?
you could just do pawn takes bishop, I guess.
Oh, why not bishop takes? Oh,
Because you might as well take with the pawn first.
okay.
You could take with the bishop after that. Yeah, bishop takes looks good. And then queen takes after that. Looks like you're winning.
One move. I think it's. Is that it or no?
Maybe. Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's a great move. Nice find. Uh, hey Hank. Hank, yes, I had disconnected. Luckily I came back. Um, I lost my power earlier today, but it wasn't quite that bad. Looked like it,
Like your
like
whole
it was
house
like,
was out, the whole block.
yeah, I think the whole block. Um, it was out for like 45 minutes, something like that.
Hmm. Do you have a lot of people with solar and stuff in your area?
Ah, I'm not sure about that. I don't have solar though, so I was out. At some point, I might try to get a generator or something like that. You could just bring your knight back to e7.
I like that.
Uh, mm, Interesting. I think just
Knight
knight
takes.
takes d5. You could take that pawn. And if you can just knight takes bishop. Now you've won a pawn there. You could take that and then rook takes queen. Maybe knight f5. Now you're guarding g7. Put a pawn on g6. That looks good. So eventually I want you to get rid of the pawn on f6. That's your biggest liability. Maybe knight at h5 or bishop at h8. Something that attacks that pawn there. Either knight at h5 or bishop at h8. Alright, bishop takes pawn. Now you're safe. I'm gonna give a queen.
Mm.
So you could play rook takes rook. Yeah, that's fine too.
Oh, I
Oh
just. Let me.
shoot. I screwed up big time. I did not see he had knight takes. I'm really dumb. Um, alright. Now this is gonna be a little bit tough. I am an idiot. I might be mated here.
Can you mate with that knight that I just gave you?
I'll try. Uh,
It, is that a sort of
oh,
thing?
you're right. You're right. New knight at f7 would have been a good move. Um, anyway, you could take that bishop. Bishop takes bishop.
Okay.
Yeah, no, good, good
He had
idea.
it, but now he blocked it.
Right, right. No, a good idea. You were right for sure. Um, ooh, okay, now watch out. So I don't think you can take that. I think you have to go back to
Back.
f6.
Let me. What
Just
does that
because
do?
you, yeah, no, that's a good move too. I like it. Um, all
What was
right.
that? Why couldn't I take it?
Oh, well, I'm worried about knight at f6 attacking you. Um,
So,
but maybe that's not gonna happen.
doesn't have a knight just yet, but
Yeah, just get more pieces on the board. Uh, you could play. You could put something on e3 maybe,
B3.
like a knight on e3 or I don't know something. Um,
What
so
about a
you'll take
queen on?
that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I mean the queen there's fine too. Um, okay.
You got queen.
Oh, okay. Great job. Yeah, I screwed that up big time. Luckily you were doing good on your board. Get your king's bishop out. Bishop e7. Bishop e7. All right, awesome. And then get your knight out.
Was that a big danger?
Yeah, you can castle. Yeah, yeah, you needed some left there, or stuff could have got bad. You, okay.
That blocked me in.
No, that's okay. We'll make it work. Um, yeah, it's not so great. Okay, that's good. Pawn takes pawn. Open yourself up a little bit. That's nice.
Can I push the pawn or no?
Um, let's see. Yeah, you can. I think you can push either pawn. That's fine.
A?
Either the E or the D pawn. You can push either one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna give up a queen here. Just take his bishop. Eventually, you might have rook e8. Yeah, rook e8 looks good for you. Oh, interesting. Go here.
Nope. Didn't like that.
Okay, I got him. Great job.
Okay.
Hey, chicken. Welcome in. You should have probably left the tension there instead of taking that. Better to just keep developing. Maybe pin his
I
knight,
just wouldn't
something
know
like that.
I didn't know what to do.
Well, you have an undeveloped bishop, so you could have played bishop to g5.
Okay. What should I do?
Maybe h3. Just push your h pawn. Queen takes. Bishop takes knight. Queen takes queen. Okay. Now hold on. Um, here's a knight. Let's put a knight on e7, and then you have a free pawn on c6. Knight takes the free pawn. Okay, so you're in a little trouble here. Um, I think
What
th-
knight
let's
F?
let's do let's do just knight e2, and then yeah. Well, never mind. This looks pretty bad actually. Maybe just maybe just king h2. Just move your king to h2. Let's go there.
What does that do? I don't really get it.
Well, it undoes the pin of the bishop to the f2 pawn. So I figure that clears things up a little bit. All right, let's put uh, a new bishop in at g3. So we're blocking off the rook from attacking g2. Okay, let's try a new bishop at g4. We're just going for defense here. New bishop at g4. And then if knight takes bishop, just pawn takes. Just trying to be safe. Okay. Ooh, no. That's a... Well, maybe it's fine. Okay, pawn takes knight. I guess it's fine. Okay, yeah, nice move. I like it. You could put a queen at f6. New queen at f6. Okay. Maybe retreat your rook to h4
Why?
to cover g4 so that he
Okay.
can't knight fork you. And then since you vacated the square, you could put a new pawn at h6 since you
Okay.
have the rook pinned. That's the plan. Anyway, great job.
Okay.
Oh, that's racist. I guess he's talking about his partner there. Interesting. They're both racist, actually.
Why? What were they doing?
In the chess.com chat, one of them,
I
uh,
saw that.
yeah.
Mo. Yeah.
So the Korean guy was saying something racist about Israelis, and the Israeli guy said something about Koreans.
Oh.
I don't know why people are like that.
I hit the button to restart, and it
Sounds
did.
good.
Do you need to hit it or okay?
Oh, it's fine. You can play d4, or yeah, that's fine too. Just take it.
Do you want me to manually
Uh,
castle?
n- you gotta defend that pawn first. So you could get your other knight out, or you could push your d pawn. But you can't just like give that up. Straight down is fine.
Hate that. What do I do next?
Um, you could push d4, or you could play queen e2.
What? Queen e2.
So maybe you could push e5. You could push your e pawn up one more. Um, okay, maybe put a well, you could play queen e2. Move your queen up one to e2. There you go. All right. I might be losing a little bit of material here, but I
Oh,
think we're fine. This queen takes. Yeah, you're doing fine over there.
hmm. I don't like this.
No, that's not great for us. Um, you could just move your queen down to e2, I guess. Uh, just take his queen. Now, hold on. I would just move your king up to e2, king e2.
Just give up the rook?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, king e2. Now your rooks guard each other, so it's fine. Okay, let's put a knight on g7. New knight on g7. Um, let's see. Now you could put a bishop on f6. Or actually, let's put a pawn on e7. Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine.
Now it's to draw him out.
Um, yeah, I mean, you're gonna mate him. So, hold on. I'll just go down to d1, king d1.
And I have maiden too, I think.
Yeah, if he doesn't mate you, because he's on
That's true.
initiative. I'll try not to give too much. All right. Now, okay, yeah, that works.
It's all you. He's not moving.
Yep.
Yay.
Great job. Nice, mate. Pawn takes pawn. Hold on, don't move. I want to see if I can get you a knight. And we're up time, so I'm gonna have you stall. When I have you go, you're gonna play bishop takes pawn, but not yet.
And then I'll be knight on a c7.
Yeah, bishop takes pawn, bishop takes d5. And if queen takes bishop, then you have knight at c7.
Nice.
Then you take his queen. Great move.
Hmm.
Nice move. Bring your undeveloped knight out. Knight
Oh,
c3.
I was gonna put a bishop out there.
Yeah, but that would hang the knight, so you don't want to do that.
Which knight would it hang? Oh, you're right.
Okay. You could you could actually let's wait here. Um, let's think. He's attacking you a little bit. Maybe a queen at d8 looks pretty good.
Oh, no, no, no. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's exactly what I think.
Great job. Yeah, I'm just monkey. I was looking at knight takes e5. The the plan was going to be knight takes e5, and then he takes your queen with his bishop, but then you have pawn mate. But it was just easier. So
Do I have to hit refresh?
you just have to hit new 3 minute to get a game here. I think you take the bishop. Bishop takes bishop, and then pawn takes knight. You can push your pawn. Yeah, looks pretty good for you. Pawn takes bishop.
Oh,
Oh, that's not so good. New bishop in. Knight takes knight. Okay, you gotta defend your knight. Oh, that's a great move. Nice find.
Thanks.
Yeah, I grabbed the queen. Very nice. Nice, mate.
Any advice?
Um, well, let's see what he does first. You could maybe push h6, push your h pawn. Okay, maybe push a6.
And
Uh, hold on. Let's wait a bit here.
I don't know what I'm waiting for, but
Uh,
go ahead.
you can do bishop takes knight and then move your knight into d4.
D4?
Yeah, yeah, knight in. Looks pretty good. All right.
I really feel like I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Well, you could put a new knight on h4, maybe. We're gonna put more pressure on the f3 bishop. I mean, it's okay. We're up pieces, so don't worry. We're doing good.
Should I take that?
Yeah. I think your d knight should take the bishop, and then new knight at h3. New knight at h3 check, and then new bishop at g2. So new bishop at g2, and then bishop takes f3. Looks good. Now you can knight check him, and I guess take the rook. Um, and maybe knight g4. Get that knight involved.
Knight G4.
Sure. You just take his bishop.
Which bishop? Oh, good. Which bishop would I have taken?
I think knight takes bishop, but I mean, you could also just defend the knight. You have a few options. Or even knight takes pawn was fine, defending the other knight. You get a bunch of moves there. Get your knights out. Knight f3. You gotta defend that pawn. Well, actually, okay. I think last move you probably should have sacked, but oh, now you have knight takes pawn. That's a free pawn. And you can bring that knight back either to d3 or to f3. Either one's fine. So you're up a pawn now. That's nice. Oh, you could push d4. Yeah, that's fine too.
Push D4.
Not anymore, because now he has the pin. Maybe just h3. Queen takes. And then you could come back to d1, I guess. Queen d1.
Is that a good move considering if he has a pawn? Oh, actually, no, knight.
You have e2 covered by a few things, so should be okay. All right. Now I gotta run off a few moves here, I guess. Maybe we'll just castle.
Thinking of pushing D3 and then putting a, a new
Yeah.
pawn
That.
on.
Watch out though. So first save that bishop. You can either go to. I'd go back to b3, but okay. Now get your bishop out to e3. Bishop e3. We want to get that knight out of there.
Bishop E3.
Yep.
E3. Which? Say that again. Bishop. Oh, okay.
Your undeveloped bishop. Yep.
I was afraid of that.
Don't worry about that. Just bishop takes knight.
Bishop takes knight.
Sure. And don't worry about your bishop. Let's look for some. Let's see. What if you bring your knight back to e2 and you're attacking his bishop? Oh, whoops. You could just play rook b1 now. That's fine.
And
What about let's push f4. Push your f, or actually new pawn at f4. New pawn at f4.
okay.
New pawn at f4, and the bishop looks trapped. Uh, Pawn takes pawn. Take the pawn first.
Pawn.
Pawn takes b3. Either pawn.
C pawn.
Either one. Let's pick one.
Okay.
Take his bishop. That's a free bishop. And then you can take the pawn. Knight takes pawn. So you have a lot of material there. Maybe bishop at h4 to pin his knight.
Bishop at H4.
Sure. So you could save your knight somewhere. Maybe knight e2. Okay, just roll off moves.
Okay.
Because you were down a little bit of time there. So any move's fine. Just find some moves. Good
Yeah, I'm
job.
worried. Second.
Yeah, we probably uh, should have moved faster earlier. The time got too low, but we still won in the end. So great job. Oh, we should have warned me before trading queens. Don't move. I need to fix some things.
Okay. Sorry about that. Can I put a knight on c2? Because I'm down on time.
No. Um. Uh. You could play bishop takes g2. Bishop takes g2. Start going after his king. Hold on. Rook is really bad. Don't give a rook. Sit
Okay.
before rook.
Well,
Um. Okay, rook's fine. I fixed it. You could play bishop takes pawn. Or knight at h4. Knight at h4 is good too. Knight at h4 is probably a little better.
yeah, I get it. Oh, it's a good find. Maybe that wasn't the best, but
You should be pretty close to mate here. Um, yeah, it's looking good for you.
I probably had a mate sooner. But oh.
You can play rook takes rook if you're not sure what to do. Bishop takes knight. It's looking pretty good for you.
Oh fuck! Oh my gosh!
That's not so great. Maybe move that queen somewhere, or you can mate him. Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
I had a mate. I did have a mate, or did I? No.
Yeah, no, you have mate with bishop at c2. Um, at some
Bishop.
point.
Okay. I did not see that.
See, the other thing is when you put a new queen at d6, if you want to check him from that side, it's better to use your existing rooks and play like rook d8 instead. Um,
Okay.
but here you have bishop at c2.
Yeah.
Um,
Still? We still mate? No, it isn't.
it's not mate, but it's still good. You can play bishop at c2, then queen takes bishop.
How can the
Queen takes e2. Then you can bishop check him somewhere. I'll just make my guy, I guess.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, you had a great position. Your king was very safe, and you were attacking. So that was awesome. What are you eating?
Mangoes. It's
Oh,
my healthy addiction.
I like Queen E2 here.
Queen e2.
Queen E2 defending your bishop. You can retreat your bishop to D3. Bishop takes
Ah,
pawn, and then queen takes pawn. You want to save your queen. You could just try this queen F4. Queen F4 looks fun. Let's put a pawn on C7. New pawn on C7 to fork the queen and the knight. You can take his knight. Okay, maybe push your D pawn up too to D4 to attack that bishop. So you want to
take.
save your queen somewhere, maybe to G4, queen G4, so you're still I guess the pawn doesn't even need to be defended because your knight's defended. All right, now you have queen takes G7. And you're hidden his rook. You could take the rook. Maybe a pawn. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I guess you could either. I guess you maybe just castle. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. That loses a pawn, but it's okay.
Oh, you're right. I thought I was looking at the fork and I just calculated wrong.
Oh, but you won the pawn back, so that's good. Now you can save your queen to H7, I guess. Queen H7. You could take the knight, I guess. Bishop takes knight. Maybe pawn at G7.
Do
Pawn
I
at
have a
G.
pawn?
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a pawn. You could try bishop at H6 to fork those pieces. Bishop at H6.
Okay.
All right, great job. Yeah, I probably could have got you a pawn. We were up time anyway.
Trade or no?
I like queen E2 here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better to trade on your terms. Uh,
No trade?
let's. Um, you could take the bishop. Bishop takes bishop is fine. Pawn takes pawn.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Um, Okay, let's do pawn takes pawn now. And then you can put
Okay.
a pawn on e5.
Can I just take the free pawn first?
Um, yeah, I guess you could
There.
take the pawn. That's fine.
Pawn on e5.
Yeah,
Does that
pawn on e5. Let's fork those things.
Mm,
Um, I think you save your queen somewhere. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, you could take that. Knight takes bishop.
nice one.
Great job. Let's keep developing. Looks good. Just keep developing. Get your knight and bishop out. Take the knight. Bishop takes knight. And then move your knight to d5. The knight that's being attacked. Take his bishop. Knight takes bishop. And you have a knight at c7, and that's a free rook.
Can you give me a knight or something to
You could take his knight. Bishop takes knight.
bishop takes knight? Hmm.
Hold on. It looks like a
Can you
oh,
get me a
okay.
bishop?
Uh,
No, never mind. I don't need
yeah.
it.
I can
I
eventually.
don't need it anymore.
Okay.
Um,
There's a bishop.
okay. I'll try something else.
You could put a pawn. Yeah, perfect.
I think I have some good. I think I've got mate. If he doesn't,
Nice.
if he doesn't do anything about it, I think I do. Yeah.
Nice, mate. Great job.
Retreat back to E.
I like queen e7.
Queen E.
You could get your knights out, like knight c6. Okay. If he sacks his knight, take with king, not with queen.
Why would he sack his knight?
Okay, queen takes bishop, then bring the queen back to e7 again.
To e7.
Yeah, you get your other knight out. Knight c6. Take with your d pawn if he takes that. You could push d6.
Take with
You take with queen now. Queen takes knight. Queen to e7. King to d8. King d8.
Can I put a pawn on h6?
Yeah, I like pawn on h6.
Take the pawn.
Yeah, queen takes pawn looks good. Oh, I think you could have taken that pawn, but that's a good move too. Nice aggressive move. Move your f knight to g4. Knight g4. Oh, that's an interesting move. Um, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Oh,
knight takes bishop. Knight at g4. Okay. I like bishop at g3, not at f2. Bishop at g3.
leaving that space empty for the knight to go in
Yep,
for the fork.
that's the plan. Or he could sack a piece. Either way, it's good for us.
Ooh, no
All right,
through.
let's put a new bishop at f4. New bishop at f4. Check. And if you put something on e3, you could take it with your knight.
Nope.
Okay, now you have knight f2. Knight f2 check. And then hold on after that. I think you could take the queen with check
No,
because
no.
take the queen because it's double check. And you
Is
could
that
repeat that knight f2 and then knight takes rook.
wait, hold on. Knight takes. Okay.
Then
Why don't I
knight
do this
f2
one?
then knight takes rook.
No, no. Why don't I do this one because it's closer to mate? Oh, you're right.
Uh
Crap.
that was really bad. I don't know why you did that. Well, now hold on because now you're gonna need more material. Um
That's
I'll try to get you some stuff. Um okay, I gave you a knight. Let's put a knight on f2 and then knight takes rook.
okay. Um,
Uh, okay. You could put a rook on e1. New rook on e1.
E1. Okay. I was thinking of that, but I didn't know what the follow-up was on that.
Move your knight to check him again. Great
Okay.
job.
Well, that was mate.
Yeah, the smothered mate. It's a weird smothered mate because it was in the center of the board, but it worked. Great job. You can bring that bishop back to e7. I like d5 here, but you could also get your knights out. That's another possibility. Okay, I think I like f5. And if you en passant, you can take with knight.
I do not know what you put me into, but I kind of like seeing different
Yeah,
patterns
yeah.
and
Let's put a pawn on g5.
G5. This position is really unfamiliar to me. So if you
Yeah,
want,
no, it's unfamiliar
oh,
to me too,
trap
but it
him,
looks fun. Yeah, let's push
trap him.
f4. Let's push f4.
Okay.
Looks like you're gonna win some stuff there.
Just don't look like how open my
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's a weird position. Um,
Here, let me just do this real quick.
let's
I have something. Oh, maybe not.
well, you could put a knight on e4. Let's put a knight on e4.
E4. Okay.
Then pawn takes if he takes that.
I'm thinking. Oh,
Um, you could just take with bishop. Bishop takes pawn. And that's fine. Let's see. Well, you could just get your knight out, I guess. But the knight on the right side of the board, like knight c6. I'd put a new pawn on g6. Okay, maybe pawn storm him. I like it. Yeah.
pawn storm meaning what we did.
Yeah, looks good. All right, watch out now. I don't like that queen trade.
Put a
That
new pawn.
wasn't great for you.
Yeah, put a new pawn out
Um,
on like
I
D.
I'll just hold on. I think you're killing me over here.
Okay, sorry.
Uh, this is really bad for me. Um, yeah, that queen trade was awful for both of us. Um, uh, we might be made it here. Um, I think you got to sit it down. I need to get safe here.
Can I check him
No, please sit.
with a knight?
Please sit. Everything is bad for me.
You're up on time at least.
Yeah. Okay, let's put something on D7. Put something on D7.
E7.
Just roll up moves.
Okay. Good job.
Okay, nice job.
Yes.
Yeah, in general, before you trade queens, ask me about it because sometimes it is really bad.
Okay.
Pawn takes pawn. Ah, thank you. That pawn is very helpful. You can just develop your pieces. Yeah, that looks good. Bishop takes.
Any ideas?
You could get your knight out, like knight c6. You could let's put a pawn on c4.
Good idea.
Yeah, I like that. Great move.
Can you give me another? Never mind.
I should be able to get you some things. What about a pawn on d3? I like knight. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Go up here. You can put a pawn on. Okay, that's fine.
Trading queens, is that okay or no?
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I almost did it without telling you again.
Yep, let's put a pawn on h3.
H3, I was gonna do it on C2.
No, let's put a pawn on h3 so you can
H.
um
Okay.
try to mate him.
Okay.
I'll try to get you some more material here.
Sounds good. Take the pawn or good.
Yeah, taking the pawn looks good.
Same guy. Oh,
That's okay. Just keep developing.
pawn takes.
Sure.
I should have put it on the other side. It gives them too much options.
Take with your H pawn. Yeah, it's your knight out at least.
Kind of regretting that move. What should I do here?
Maybe bishop g4. Oh, you might have rook at a1 at some point. Rook in the corner.
That makes sense.
I like rook in the corner.
Knight.
Knight at e2 looks pretty good. Great job. So don't take his knight, just keep developing. You gotta defend that pawn in the middle. Nice. And keep developing. Great job. That's fine, just keep developing.
I like his comment.
Oh, what'd he say? I
He
missed
said,
it.
"I'm gonna." I think he said something.
Oh, I'm not gonna
I'm
waste
gonna
your time.
waste your time.
That's weird.
That was funny. I'm seeing a pattern here.
Yep. I'm also seeing a pattern. These guys will probably play. They can make moves.
Something comical about that.
One take. Can you Well, never mind. You could do d4 or bishop check or other knight out. Oh, whoops. I have screwed this up. Man, I've really screwed this up.
I don't think it's that bad, is it?
It is less bad than it was before.
You have a pawn? Actually, no, I don't need a pawn.
You could just take his knight. Bishop takes knight, and then after that you have bishop at b7. Your bishop at... Okay, never mind. Bishop takes bishop. Um, Maybe just get your bishop out to like f4. Bishop f4. Okay, maybe move your knight to h5 to attack that pawn there. Knight takes pawn check. Don't take the knight. Might as well take the free pawn. Put a new bishop at h6. New bishop at h6. Bishop takes bishop. Knight takes e6, and then knight takes queen.
Knight takes e6.
Knight takes e6 check.
Okay.
Then knight takes queen.
Fine.
Okay. Not sure about that one.
Mm.
But you have enough to mate probably. Maybe queen at g5.
Queen at g5. Good.
I guess you also had bishop takes knight, so I mean, it was really an even trade when you took the knight. Oh, that hangs a pawn, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're doing fine over there. Maybe just d6. You can push your d pawn.
d6.
Yep. So that launches your bishop. You could take that twice.
What?
Rook takes, and king takes. Okay, let's put a pawn on e6. You could take that. Pawn takes. Pawn takes pawn. Probably take with your a pawn, so then your rook can get out. You could put a knight on f4.
Can you get me a pawn?
Probably. I'll see what I can do. You can go down to g8. King g8. Your knight now guards h7. So, okay, bishop takes knight, then you're very safe. Now you have all the squares covered, you're attacking g2. You could take g2 or you could take his bishop. Yeah, that's a good move too. I like it.
Take the bishop first.
Yeah, knight takes bishop. And you could just take, yeah, no, that's a great move too. I would just do knight takes knight. You can move that knight back to d4. All right, move your bishop to, yeah, move your bishop to b3. Bishop b3. Either your bishop, yeah, exactly. So his queen is trapped. You're gonna win his queen for free. Knight takes queen.
Actually, why should I just taken the mate?
Well, because you were in check, but yeah, good instinct otherwise. Great job. Can develop stuff. Yep. Maybe pawn at h6. Yeah, I'll try to get you a pawn. Pawn will be good for you. Oh, take that bishop. Queen takes bishop. Bishop takes bishop. Sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check.
Bishop takes pawn check.
And then move your knight to g5. Alright, now hold on. You can pawn check, and then new bishop in.
New bishop in right there with the mate.
Yep. Great job. And develop your knights. Push your d-pawn. You could take
Rook.
with queen or rook. Either one's good. Knight takes knight. Maybe rook e8. Maybe pawn at e3. Yeah, you can take that. He, oh, I think he should have taken his bishop last move, because it was with check. All right, take the pawn or the bishop with check.
Take the
Your
pawn
your
or
your e3 pawn should take something. Yeah, there you go. You could do pawn takes pawn, I guess. Yeah.
oh. Oh, that just keeps the pin there. Oh,
No, that's okay. Yeah, knight takes knight.
2 for 1.
Yep.
I was a little bit worried there.
I think your moves were fine.
Oh, what should I do now?
Um, you could retreat that knight, I guess, to g6 or d7. One of those.
Hmm. What can I do?
Maybe knight takes f4.
Knight takes f4. That's a good find.
You could take with queen, I guess. Get your queen involved. Knight takes bishop. Knight takes h3. Then queen takes pawn. Queen takes h. Yeah.
Good job.
Great job. Hold on after this move. I want you to sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check. And then knight takes e5. Check. Knight takes e5 check. And then push your d pawn to d4. Okay, queen takes bishop. That's a free bishop. You could take that with your bishop or knight, I guess. Don't give a queen. A queen is bad. Maybe just retreat that knight.
Let me do. Oh, actually, you're right.
Um, I think you push your e pawn. I don't think you take. Let's just push that. Now you could castle, I guess. You could, well, hmm. How about, uh, let's think here. Hmm. Let's put the pawn on f6, I guess. New pawn on f6. Pawn takes pawn. Still don't give the queen. The queen is a little bad. Maybe rook e1 check. You get your rook involved. Okay. Uh, you can move your knight to e5. Knight e5 check. Move your knight to c6. Knight c6 check.
How's that check? Oh,
Let's discover check.
oh, yep.
Good job. Pawn takes pawn, and then stall. So move. I want to see if
One
I
thing.
can get you a knight. So let's see. Just stall a little bit. We'll see if it
Yep.
comes. All right. Bishop takes pawn. Knight check, then take queen. Great job. Pawn takes pawn. Then hold on. Don't move. Let me see if I can get you some stuff here. Okay. Bishop takes pawn. Because you have the knight now. You can pawn check. And then take his knight. Uh,
One
maybe
check.
just, yeah, maybe just d4. Let's just develop. You can develop your bishop to f4. Bishop f4 check. Hmm. Maybe move your knight back to e3. You could get your other knight up. Knight f3. Yeah, no, that's fine too. It's good. Maybe push your d pawn, push d5. Pawn takes pawn. Take his rook.
Hmm.
Take his other rook. Good job. Just keep developing. Take it. We put a pawn on e3. Sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check. And then knight takes pawn check. Knight takes e5. And then hold on. Wait, next move. Let me see what I can get you. I'll just hold on for a bit here. Let's try new bishop at h5 check. Bishop at h5 check. Alright, let's try knight takes g6. Knight takes g6. Bishop takes pawn check. Take his bishop. Let's put a knight on g5.
Pawn check or bishop check?
Let's put a bishop on g6.
G6.
Bishop on g6 check. Alright, now let's push d4. Push your d pawn. You could just king to the left. King to the left, I'm not going to give very much. Okay, let's put a pawn on h3. New pawn on h3. Get that knight out of your face. Let's do pawn takes knight. Let's see. Let's put a new knight on e6. New knight on e6 check. Knight takes bishop. Okay. Hmm.
Let me do this first.
Yeah, I like that move. Great move. Yeah, just roll up moves. Any move's fine. You can take all that. Great job. Yeah, I think your king was pretty safe and you were attacking, so that was awesome.
You just don't do as well under pressure, like with the time constraints.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
When I roll out the moves, it just feels like there's always a potential to make a big mistake. What do I do here?
You got to defend the pawn on e4, so maybe knight c3, something like that.
And then,
Well, don't get mated, so you could play queen e2. Take with your d pawn. Bishop takes bishop. Okay, now you're safe. That's good. Get your knight out, I guess. Oh yeah, no, that's a great move. I like it. Nice developing move. Um,
hold on one second.
maybe okay. Yeah, that's a good move. I think it was better to get your other knight out, but that's fine though.
Probably was. Just trying to. So we got one or two places to put that. Oh, fork. Just do that first.
I like it. Yeah. I'll just take the rook. And his queen is being attacked, but it's better to do the things with tempo. All
Oh
right.
wow.
No,
Wait,
hold on. Let's pawn check first. Pawn at c7. Pawn at c7, then pawn takes knight. Don't worry about his queen.
really?
Yeah.
You sure to take
Yep.
the
Yeah,
knight?
take the knight. Take the knight. The reason is if you had taken the queen first, knight could have taken back. And this way you probably still get the queen. You're threatening queen takes bishop. Yeah, let's do queen takes bishop. Now you're threatening knight check to win his queen. So you have just a lot of great moves there.
Oh,
Oh, that's good too. Nice find.
nice.
Good job.
Advice?
Maybe d6. Um, you could play knight d4, I guess.
Can he take his knight or
Knight
what?
takes the knight. Or actually, take the d5 knight. Knight takes d5. All right, move your knight that's being attacked to f4. Knight f4.
Knight to
Knight f4.
f4.
All right, knight takes g2 check. Knight takes g2 check. All right, bishop takes knight. Or pawn takes knight. Just take the knight somehow. Great job. Nice feed.
I don't know if that was a good move on my part.
Let's do knight c3. Knight c3. Take the knight. All right, pawn takes pawn first, actually. Pawn takes pawn. And then bishop check. Bring that bishop back to e2. Bishop e2. And now you have left for your king. Get your knight out, like knight f3. And eventually you're going to do your existing rook to f1.
Can I put a pawn on d5?
I think it's more important to move your d-pawn to launch your bishop, and at some point you're going to play king g1 also. But I think d4 or d3, preferably d4, is going to be your next plan.
Oh, should I take the pawn?
Pawn takes pawn is fine, yeah. And then put a new pawn on g2. New pawn on g2. All right, king to g1. Move your king to g1. There you go.
Take the pawn or
Yeah,
no?
pawn takes pawn, and then you could, I think just, yeah, okay, that's fine.
I don't know what to do.
Push your d pawn. D4. Push your d pawn. Okay,
Oh,
that's
d4.
not d4, but that's okay. You're still winning.
I heard just push your d pawn and then I moved it.
Okay.
Like, why is d4 better?
Um, because it controls more squares, so he can't put something on d4 after that. Anyway, you're still doing great over there, so it's fine. You could put a pawn on h3, I guess. New pawn on h3.
I don't have a pawn.
Oh,
Bishop.
you could put a rook on g3, I guess. You rook on g3.
Okay. I like that. Can I take
Okay.
the pawn?
No, I think your knight that's on f4 should move somewhere, either back or forward. Move your knight that's on f3. I think you can move it down to e1 or you can move it up to d4.
Can my bishop take h6 next? Or no?
Um,
Since
well, your idea is bishop takes bishop. That's a free bishop. Bishop takes bishop.
bishop takes bishop
Let's
first.
take the free bishop first. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. You can retreat that bishop back where it came from.
Where did it come from?
E2. Bishop e2.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Can I move the bishop back? Is it about?
um, let's see. Maybe move your knight into e4, knight e4.
Take the pawn?
Sure. Yeah, just roll up moves. Any move is fine. You could just
Doesn't
keep
make a lot
taking
of
that. Let's guys keep moving. Keep moving. Back up.
Oh,
Yeah, you had a great position. You need to keep moving. Great move. Very nice find. Take the knight. Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes bishop. That's a free piece. Great tactic. Retreat the bishop.
I should have taken the knight first, I think.
No,
Having
no,
him out.
your moves are great. Maybe get your knight out, something like that.
Okay.
Maybe rook e8. Um, Maybe knight h5. Not sure. You have a good position.
Knight h5. I don't think my knight. Oh,
Um, okay. Bishop takes d or knight, or actually knight takes d4 is even better. Knight takes d4. Let's do that.
mm.
Okay, let's do. Hold on. Knight takes f3. Knight takes f3 check.
Knight takes f3. Check.
Yep. And then pawn at g2.
Hold on. I think there's mate right there. Is that a mate?
Either pawn at g2 or knight at f2. Either one's good.
No. I saw that one. Like,
Nice. Great job. Yeah, you had a dominating position. That was a great fun with the tactic with bishop at g4.
can
You,
can you
you won a piece early. That was awesome.
Hey, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break. You wanna just play by yourself for just 1 or 2 games, real quick?
Um,
Need to-
uh, yeah, I mean, I'll take a quick bathroom break. So yeah,
I'll be back.
all right,
Thanks.
sounds good.
Cheers.
Welcome in, bughouse player. I think. Oh, whoa. Rosie Chess is playing Bughouse. Let's check that out. I wonder if he's streaming. Doesn't look like he's streaming right now. Good to see Rosie Chess playing some Bughouse.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, you can start a game whenever. Nice. Either check him or you could go back to E2.
You're not going to wait for a knight, or that doesn't work with this?
It doesn't work here because his pawn defends. So either bishop check or bishop back to E2. Okay, now you can play queen to E2. Bring that bishop back to D3. Bishop D3. Alright, yeah, I like the castle.
Just hold pawn.
Yeah, hold on. Why don't you wait? I'm gonna try to get you a pawn. The pawn would fork those things. Oh, you already have a pawn. Put a pawn on E5. It's looking good for you.
Kind of worried about his fork.
I'll just take his bishop.
Take his bishop first. Just hold pawn still.
No, even if there's a pawn, you can just take it twice, so it's not a problem.
Take it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Hold on. Let me get you something. Put a pawn on C7 to fork the queen and the knight.
Good find. Take
Let's do rook at D8. Rook at D8 and take the queen. Yeah, pawn takes queen, and I'll try to get you some more stuff. It looks like maybe another pawn could be good for you.
Which side would I put it on?
That's a good question. I'm not sure, to be honest. Well, you could just
the knight
do,
down?
you could do bishop at C7 for now, I guess.
Actually, bishop at C7. You're sure of that?
Oh, yeah, it mates actually. Bishop at C7 check, and then queen at D8.
Good one.
Good job. Yeah, Bughouse play. I did know that Pie Chess has Bughouse too. Well, more importantly, I think they have Fisher Random Bughouse, which I've played before, but hadn't been able to play for a while.
What's
Take
Fisher?
that. It's Bughouse except with like a randomized back rank, so there's less open-end memorization. Let's do Rook F. Perfect. Great job, partner. All right, King to G8. Yeah, so now you're up a clean piece there.
Take twice?
Yeah, take it twice. Okay, now push your D pawn to D6. Okay, maybe move your knight to D4.
Pawn?
Pawn at E2. New pawn at E2. Take his rook. Move your knight back to E6. Because then you're attacking the bishop. Knight E6, yeah. Then queen takes bishop if he takes your knight. Okay. Let's see. I guess your E knight can move to F4. Knight F4.
If a new bishop on a b6, would that be good? Or
Uh, say that again. A new bishop.
on b6, sorry.
I don't think so, because his bishop and queen both defend F2.
Okay,
So I think
tell me
there's
move again.
better there. Um, I figured just let's bring your knight to a better square. So knight F4, the knight that's on E6. Because the idea is, like, if it were your move now, like bishop at E2 would be good, to probably win a pawn. Uh, yeah, let's do. Well, now you're maybe in a little bit of trouble. Let's get your undeveloped bishop out to G4. Okay, king to G8. King G8. You can go king to the left, I guess. Great job.
Jump.
Excellent. You can take that. Free stuff. Take the pawn either with bishop or knight.
Bishop or knight?
Yep. Okay, straight down. Get your knight out. Knight f6. Excellent.
I don't like this position. I hate this. Tell me what to do.
Uh,
Sorry.
Queen e7.
Yes.
You can retreat that bishop to b6. Bishop b6. Eventually you want to get d6 in. Okay, push d6. Push your d-pawn. Take with your a-pawn. And that launches your rook. Yeah, I like your position.
What do you think of a knight on c2?
I think it's better to tempo his queen. If it were your move here, I would put a bishop on h5 to attack his queen and also defend your f7 square.
Okay. I'm just afraid. Oh, actually, that didn't make sense. Okay. Now do what?
Um, I like bishop at h5. New bishop at h5.
Okay.
You can take his queen. Bishop takes queen, and then bishop takes f7. You're very safe.
Bishop takes. Oh, queen takes f7. You mean?
Bishop takes f7. because
Okay.
his knight is attacking it right now. So thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it, Bughouse Player. 6 months. That is awesome. And Bughouse Player, make sure to make use of the emotes. There's a lot of emotes from this channel that you can use here and in other Twitch channels. You can get your knights out. Retreat that. Yep. Very nice. Now just keep developing. Okay, yeah, that's good. Probably queen takes. Queen takes bishop. Push your d pawn up one. Push your d pawn up one. Yeah. Knight takes pawn. There's a free pawn on f4. Oh, I guess you also had knight check to win the rook, but you could always do that later, I guess. Let's do pawn takes pawn.
Pawn takes pawn. Why?
Because it guards your knight.
Okay.
All right.
And
Now let's bring that. Let's see.
hold on.
I, I guess you could just. Okay, yeah, I like that move. Yeah, that's a nice find. Yeah, knight takes bishop, and then knight takes e5.
e5.
The free pawn on e5. Yeah.
Can't win the queen. Mm.
Good job. Yeah, looks like you're about to win a queen for 2 pieces. At some point, f5 would have been a good idea just to get your rook in the game.
Okay.
But if it were your move here, probably just bishop at d3 to get his queen out, because his queen is really his only active piece.
There was also a bishop on d4, right? Oh, never mind.
I don't remember the position.
There was a
Maybe.
fork. There was a fork.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was looking at. I thought bishop at d6 was a fork. Maybe there was another fork too. Not sure. Wow, Buckhouse player, you've been following a long time.
advice.
Um, you could castle, I guess. Oh, it's his move. Never mind.
Um,
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 uh, let's just do knight takes bishop. Take his queen, and then you could develop your knight, or you could castle. Great move. Nice development. a free bishop. Maybe pawn at b2. New pawn at b2. Good job.
Okay, give me a minute. Just 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Do you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time do you have to wake up for that? Should I take his knight or no?
Um, no, let's retreat your bishop to c4 so
Why do I
that
have to
you're
retreat?
attacking the weak light square on f7.
See.
Bishop c4.
Okay, I was gonna put a new bishop down, but that makes. Hmm.
Um,
Uh,
you could
fork the
maybe
queen.
put a knight on f7. That looks fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Take
Uh,
the
y-
queen first.
you could take. I think you take. Well, let's do knight takes knight first before you do anything else.
I would have preferred him to take it, then I would have taken with the queen. I don't know.
Yeah, but it would have been with check, I think.
Yeah, but I would have taken. Oh, we're back with the queen. Oh, you're.
Okay, let me see if I can get you a knight. Because if I get you a knight, you can get a free rook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great job. Like d6. Yep. And pin his knight.
What do I do now?
Bishop g4 to pin his knight.
Bishop g4.
Sure.
Okay. Hmm.
I like
What?
knight takes knight there for you.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I'm not gonna lose my queen.
You are gonna lose your queen, but you're gonna mate him, so it is worth it.
How am I gonna mate him?
Okay. Bishop takes knight. Maybe you won't mate him after all, but this is a great position for us. All right, hold on. Uh, you could just take his queen. All right, now, yeah, I like that.
Take the bishop with
Um,
the pawn.
sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you. What the heck was that? They're just free pieces. Or was it? No.
Ah, it's looking pretty good for you, yeah.
Bad, but it's
Oh, I may have made it myself. Um, yeah, you have a great position though. You're gonna win over there.
don't know where else I'm gonna do.
You just take his rook if you're not sure what to do.
Okay.
Good job. Yeah, bughouse player, Canadian program. Canadian players are strong at bughouse for sure.
Why is that, you think?
Ah, I'm not sure, but there seem to be a lot of good Canadian players.
Vice?
What's that? You could just push your H pawn, I guess.
Two.
To H3.
Okay.
Maybe a new knight on F5. New knight on F5 looks good for you. Sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn, and then pawn takes bishop. Um, okay, yeah, I like it. All right.
I'm
Um,
tempted.
let's put a new knight on D5. New knight on D5. Check.
Gee.
New knight on D5 check. Knight takes knight if he takes it.
Is that close to mate? No, it's not.
It's not quite mate, but you let's put a new bishop on H4. New bishop on H4. All right, let's do knight takes G5. All right. Uh, huh. You're really close to mate. Um, let me see what I can get you. Okay. Okay, you probably have mate here.
I
So,
have a knight
so
forward.
slow it down.
Okay.
Your threat is pawn at F7 potentially.
F7. What's regarding that?
Okay, let's do either pawn at F7 or queen takes bishop. They're both good.
Pawn at F7. Okay. Yeah.
And then pawn takes bishop if he takes that.
Um. Here. I'll do this first. Best. That wasn't the best. Kind of let the pressure off.
Yeah, that's not the best at all.
Get a queen, but I just don't think that was actually. If he moves it to C8, I still got mate, I think, right? think he's just stalling.
Yeah, they're trying to flag me, and they're probably gonna succeed, to be honest.
You can't pre-move everything.
I don't pre-move, so no, I cannot.
Why don't you pre-move?
Because it is cheating.
Why? Why is it cheating? Okay. Queen trade, sorry.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah. Alright, you try.
Okay.
Yeah, you had mate earlier, but
Guy?
it involved more precise moves. Anyway, and no worries, you were crushing over there. I should have moved faster. Yeah, I was a little slow because I kind of assumed you were maiden, but I should have kept going.
Should have been more precise. I'm gonna play sharper.
It's better to get your bishop out before your knight, because you want to get that king's bishop rolling. And his knight. Knight takes knight. Move your knight to f4. Knight f4.
Knight to f4.
Yes. Your existing knight is under attack. Move it to f4. Knight f4. Critical move. If you
Wait,
don't
I
move
see
your
it.
knight, your knight that is on d5, move it to f4. Right now.
On d5.
Never mind. Bishop takes pawn check. Bishop takes pawn check. Bishop takes pawn check. Bishop takes pawn check. You have a bishop on c5. Take the pawn. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry about that.
All right.
Brain freeze.
Like no, never mind. Just make moves. Push your e pawn. Push e5. E5.
Okay. I'll do it next. e5.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do e5.
Yeah, so some of these lines require trades, so we can't be down too much time. Like, I'm completely winning with any trades here.
Okay. He's just
All right, take his bishop.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, now, yeah, that looks awesome for you. I think I like moving your knight to b5 here. Knight b5. All right, bishop takes knight. Okay. Yeah, you're doing pretty good over there. I like your position. I think I can get you more material. Let's maybe. Oh, you're just absolutely crushing it. So that's awesome.
That wasn't the best, but oh well. Just see. What's the next move here?
Um, well, you could put a new knight at g4 maybe. New knight at g4. Or you could put a... Oh, yeah, that's good. Knight takes knight.
Knight takes knight? Okay.
Yep. Okay, now you could try pawn at f6 maybe, or pawn at h6. They're both good.
F6 wouldn't have. Oh, never mind. The knight would have taken. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both good.
Just do this first.
Yeah, perfect. Now you can save your knight, or save your bishop, I'm sorry. Bishop to c4. You can bring it back to b3. Bishop b3. Um, yeah, I like that move. Very nice. Free knight.
Take
Or,
the knight.
oh, well,
Or pawn.
yeah, it's worth doing still. I like it. Put a pawn on c7.
Oh, I had made already. What the hell
Well,
is
I
it?
just got that for you, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have taken that earlier. You did great. Can you
And
take that knight? Bishop takes the knight, just because it lets me win a free rook in this case. We did trade queens, but you should be okay over there. Knight takes a knight. That's a free knight. Push your d pawn up to d5. d5.
a good move.
Take the bishop. Um, you could take that if you want. Great move. Nice find.
Thanks.
Maybe knight takes e5.
Knight takes what?
Knight takes e5.
E5. Good one.
Yep. Great move. Oh, you could take that. Knight takes bishop.
Nice.
Great job.
Okay, one or two more games, and then I
Okay.
gotta go.
Sounds good.
Is there a sack anywhere?
Just develop like knight f6.
Take or
Yeah, you could take it. And then castle, I guess. And probably d6 at some point. d6 looks good. Maybe just pawn at h6. Get that knight out of your face. Pawn at h6. then take twice when he sacks, which he will. Yeah, grab that.
How'd you know he was gonna do that?
Because he seems like a sacker. Um, Now just move your king back to g8. And let's move your uh hmm, hold on. Let's think about this. I think bishop e6. Move your bishop to e6. Pawn takes knight. You're in a little trouble here, but I'll try to
I
keep
was
you
gonna
alive.
do takes, but I don't know why you wanted pawn takes. But
Um, Move your queen to f8. Queen f8.
should I temple the queen with pawn on G? Nope. Um,
Um, let's put a pawn on g5. A pawn on g5. Yeah. Hey, Spinal Tap. Great job,
okay,
partner.
last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Take the free pawn. Knight takes pawn. Knight takes f7. Okay.
Double check.
Hold on. Let's think about this. Um,
I can get a double check in.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the best double check is. And uh huh. Let's move the knight. Well, I'm still
Okay.
not sure what the best double check is. Uh, let's try move the knight to g5. Knight g5 check.
Hmm. I was gonna take the knight after, the rook afterwards, but
Yeah, maybe that will end up best. I'm not sure. Let's see what he does. We're just trying to do tricky stuff here.
you're the expert at tricky stuff. Let's see what.
All right, knight takes h7 check. Knight takes h7,
Okay.
and then put a new knight on g6.
On G6. Okay, nice. I did not see that. That was amazing.
All right, great
And that's
job.
checkmate too?
Yep,
Okay, that's a good way to end.
it's
I'm gonna take
checkmate
your
and a
challenge.
fork. All right,
I did.
great job. Um, Awesome
Okay,
partnering
have a
you,
good one.
and have a great night. Bye.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Great job by my partner. I think we only lost like 2 games the whole night, and both were my fault. I was not moving fast enough. Um, all right. Normally I would keep going, but I do have to work early in the morning. So I'm gonna end my stream. We're gonna find someone to raid. Looks like Hunter Wiz is streaming, so that's a possibility. But let's check the chess category first. Because Hunter is not streaming chess right now. He's streaming Raft. So let's see if we recognize any chess streamers. Ideally, some chess variants. Not really seeing any right now. Um, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we're raiding Hunter Wiz now. Anyway, thanks everyone for dropping by. I'm gonna try to cover as much of the Bughouse World Championship as I can. And for those who don't know, the qualifiers are over, and that's interesting. Seribot does something when you raid now. I didn't see that before. Um, anyway, the qualifiers are over. We've moved on to the group stage. So I'm going to try to cover the group stage matches when I can, when I'm free. And we'll still stream the usual times. So I'll be streaming tomorrow night as well. If anyone wants to partner me, always looking for partners. So I rarely have partners lined up. Sage of Silicon Valley was nice enough to message me before the stream, asked me to partner, which was nice. So I got to partner him the whole time. We didn't have to go into the random pool. He played awesome, and you can see how underrated he is. Like he plays so solid. I mean his one problem is speed. So he's but like all his moves are solid. So that's awesome. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. Show some love to Hunter Wiz, a former chess streamer who's now gone variety. Bye everyone.